What's going on? I'm gonna jump on here and just do a best of one real quick. I'm gonna play a Sultai build. This is probably the deck I'm gonna be using to get up into the Mythic rank. So I'm just gonna jump in and play it, and then we'll take a look at it when I'm done. I'm kind of going with Sultai here to move up. I'll probably bounce back and forth between Azorius Aggro and Sultai. Sultai just is really good at, you want a deck that's going to be able to get itself out of situations, and Sultai is really good at that. Sultai is strong right now. Well, I better play Drowned Catacomb because I don't have a swamp yet. Alright, now we can start digging, which is great. Looks like we're playing against like a Girl Warriors deck. I'll just take that. Nice. I don't think I've played against this deck yet. Didn't want to attack. Alright, let's do a deep search here. We need lands now. Got our land. Ooh. We'll just take that because that's going to be so good. We'll see if he wants to trade. He does. So I guess we can steal whatever he plays. Okay. Can't be countered at all. They're gonna have haste. This goes so good with Explore because we generally know what we're getting. We don't know that at the moment, so we'll just -3 it. Get a card in our hand. I'm not gonna attack because I don't necessarily want to lose it. It might have been a mistake, but we'll see. I mean, that's a green. Just 2 of them. So they might just... God, those are huge. We want one off the board. Can't just come in and take out an enchantment either. We need to get a land because we're probably going to board wipe later. Next turn, preferably. God, that seems great. To adding. Oh. Alright. Now we've got some guys out. We can get rid of this enchantment. If Galta comes down, we just steal it. There you go. Let's see here. We're just taking a land. We're gonna kill this. And we lose Vivian, but that's okay. We're keeping his creatures at bay, which is pretty important, I feel, against a deck that's very aggressive like this. Of course. So he's going to kill Vivian. Got another one of those, huh? I could just make him sack 2 creatures, but if he has something with haste, we just lose Lily. Alright, I'm okay with that. What to do? I'm just gonna kill it. I could have stole it, but now let's get back some things. Let's get back these 2. Play this. Get a land. Play the land. Alright, things are looking pretty good. We can draw a bunch of cards. We have a Lily out. Alright, he's just gonna scoop. Alright, that works out good. I wanted to get a nice quick video in. And then I'll put the deck list out too. But we're gonna take a look at it right now. This has been running kind of slow for some reason. I don't know why. Did have a bunch of storms come through, but I don't think that's it. Alright, so this is the build. So we just run similar to the Sultai deck that was doing good, you know, in the last meta. The only thing I did is I wanted to get rid of cast downs and use this because if we run into control, we can like bounce our creatures back. So it's got, you know, it's very diversified card to have in this deck. And then naturally this to get our creatures back from our graveyard and board wipe against aggro decks. And the other few cards that we've added are Tameo. Like I said, this card just does really, really good in Explorer because we know what's next. So her draws are efficient. She also gets stuff back from the graveyard, which this deck wants to do. 3 Vivian reads. The card's just amazing to deal with flyers, to deal with the enchantments, anything. Really, the card advantage is just huge too. I mean, in this deck to be able to go get all the things you need. And then I wanted to put Apex Hybrid in here because there's been times where I've been able to ultimate my Planeswalkers a lot faster. They want to deal with this card. It comes down right away and puts counters on a creature that doesn't already have counters on it. And most of the creatures in this deck are going to have counters on it. So this card is, I mean, I haven't played against it a whole lot, but I think this card is like crazy good. And that's why the green-black deck, I think Sultai's just way stronger. And we have all the mana to do it. And we've got 1 Lily on a main board. And this card's just nuts. And especially the fact that we can get this card out turn 5 is even better. And then we also have Hydroid Crisis in here to draw cards. You know, against control it's good because even if they counter it, we still get to draw a bunch of cards and overwhelm them. So, and then this is the mana base. Not much of the mana base has changed a lot. So, essentially, real similar to a lot of the Sultai decks you've probably seen in the past. And we'll jump over to the sideboard here, and we have just brought in control kind of stuff, some counters. We have a cast down. I thought about swapping this out with Tyrant Scorn. I just think it's a better card. Now, cast down does get rid of a lot bigger guys, but you know, we end up having really large guys too, so it's, you know. And then Duress is a popular card. I went with Thought Erasure because I just wanted something that was always going to hit, and then having the Surveil is really nice, you know, especially with having Tamio main board. 2 Assassins Trophy, 1 Unmoored Ego, just so we can, you know, against a deck that, you know, really relies on 4 Teferis winning the game for him. This card just is so good. And then this is the coolest part. We get to throw Citadel in the sideboard. So it's almost even better because if you're up against a deck that's not like doing a ton of damage or doesn't have a lot of ways to deal with this card, it's crazy when you bring it in. I mean, and then they've got no way to deal with it. You just go off. Citadel works so well in this build because of Ranger and Branchwalker. They let you get through the things in the way, like lands especially. So that is it. Please subscribe. I'll put the deck list up, and thanks for watching. See you soon.